Hey guys, Action Figure Junkie back with you with another toy review reveal. Hey, so check this out. The Amazon exclusive, this Marvel Legends pack of X-Force, Psylocke, Nimrod, and Fantom-X just showed up at my door yesterday, and I thought I would try another toy review reveal and crack this sucker open and see what you guys think and what I think and give you an honest toy lover's opinion. So let's take a look at the box. First of all, I really dig the box. The front is awesome. The art on it, the graphics on it are super cool. I actually got it yesterday and haven't had a chance to open it, and I was kind of okay with it because of how cool the box was. Now check this out, it gets even cooler. The artwork on the back is spectacular. That Fantom-X looks like a photo. That doesn't even look like a drawing to me. It's wonderful. And Nimrod looks very cool. And then Psylocke, wow. I don't know, man. Being a red-blooded heterosexual male who grew up in the 80s and even 90s, it's kind of hard not to have a crush. And being a comic book lover of X-Men, it's kind of hard not to think that Psylocke was super hot in that picture. That's kind of why. Like, wow. Gorgeous. Love the purple hair and the pose of the sword. So this is the outside art of it. On this, you also got a Fantom-X shot on the side, and Psylocke shot on the side. Even a bit more of the body in this one. Very cool. So I dig the box. It came in a great package. I'm not really a you guys know I don't really keep stuff in the box. I'm more of a poser, player, photographer. So I'm always taking my stuff out of the box. But if I was ever going to leave anything in the box, it would be this one. But I'm not. So let's crack it open. Okay, so we got them all out of the package here. Let's see, make sure we can get them all seen. All right, now my first issue is Fantom-X's feet. God darn it, are just wow. He is. I've been putzing with him, trying to get him to stand up for about 5 minutes off camera that you didn't see, because okay, he's a bit wonky. I'm probably going to have to use a foot peg to keep him from falling off of a shelf, but we'll get to him in a minute. All right, so first let's get in on Psylocke. Yeah. Okay, so let's check out her paints, her paint apps, and her body type. Wow, I'm really going to have to investigate and research, because sometimes when I get a new figure that I really like the look of, or I liked classically, but this is a bit of a new incarnation that's not too familiar to me because maybe it's a more of a modern representation. And I haven't been reading the comic books diligently for several years. I was an avid comic book collector for pretty much my entire childhood. I love to read graphic novels in my adulthood, but I'm not 100% up on everything that's going on in the comic books. So this Psylocke to me is a bit foreign, still cool, but like I'm not too sure why her white belt sits so high up on the waist like it's a pair of mom jeans. Whatever, it's not make or break. It's just slightly strange to me because the the red sash sat quite low and sexy. This is one of my favorite figures. I can't obviously do a toy review reveal on this one since I've had it out of the package for a couple of years. But damn, if you're a Marvel Legends fan and an X-Men fan, I can't recommend her highly enough if you can find her. I was not able to find her in a good price. I actually bit the bullet and spent a few bucks, but it was worth it. All right, moving right along. This Psylocke is able to hold her katana with two hands, which to me is a big plus. I'm all about samurai/ninjas, basically any martial artist, being able to hold their bladed weapon with two hands, unless their style calls for single-handed usage, which is fairly rare, especially in any kind of Japanese-based martial art. It's typically done with two hands. There's some outliers in that, like Deadpool. I mean, he's cool. Deadpool holding his sword with two hands seems wrong. It's one sword in each hand, doing his thing. But I digress. I'm just full of tangents this morning. Focus on the toy at hand, junkie. All right, so this katana is super cool. It's way more purple. Let's get some good light on this one. It's way more purple than the original. Let's compare. You see the difference? It's a way more purple than pink, which I'm going to say I like better. I feel like I always envisioned it in the comics and in the any medium. X-Men Apocalypse, it was far more purple to me than pink, but that's something anybody could argue. I feel like in the color spectrum, some people see purple where others see pink, and vice versa. Her hair is definitely a fantastic paint. Can you see the layers of color in that? Oh my goodness! See the difference? Oh, that's just a fantastic head. Oh my God, this head. Honestly, this 3-pack was not cheap, but this 3-pack is almost worth just for the head, for that Psylocke head. It's beautiful. The face is a little short on the texture, but the sculpt is beautiful. It looks like a real person, and the hair. Oh my goodness. That is not an easy thing to do. All right, so we're all in on the Psylocke, but that wasn't hard to do. She's such a cool figure, such a cool character. Oh, I love this when she's doing her mind powers thing. And of course, well, let's put in the I'm sorry if this video is going to be too long, but it is 3 figures, so cut me some slack. Okay, and then we get that going. That's delicate. I don't want to break a fist. Give me a second here. Yeah, let's widen that out a little bit. It's a good thing I have those short fingernails that wouldn't break from that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, that one actually sits on her fist even better than the other one, which is a little bit wonky. Watch. I mean, this is the best it will... It's always fallen off. See? This one sits ooh, it's a bit more secure. I would always turn it around because in the comic books, it was always... you know, it would encompass her whole fist. It wasn't like that. But, I mean, you have to be able to put it on a hand, so that's how I would put it on. Oh, this Psylocke. Oh, my goodness. My wife could watch this video, she'd be like, I think you're in love with that figure. And I would have to say I am. Okay, this is badass. All right, let's move on to Fantom-X. Or, I'm sorry, Nimrod. Psylocke, you are a winner. All right, Nimrod. Interesting, big, bulky, robotic figure. I'm digging on him. I do like the big and bulky ones. I love my my Crimson Dynamo and my Apocalypse. I do like the big, bulky figures. It's always good to shoot them. Pictures fighting the Hulk, or picture of this guy maybe fighting multiple X-Men, even more than just these two. Throw in my sorry, I'm assuming that you got to turn that up and point it out to get this. Oh, look at the detail on that. I love it that Hasbro's now doing these Force Blast type of powers with this cool ring around it. How beautiful is that? That looks real cool. Okay, so the open palmed power projection hand is a little tricky-to-do. We get it in there and we get it right, and oh, look at him. I'd hate to be on the receiving end of that. So that looks really cool. Let's try to bend that hand out a bit. Careful so as not to pop it out. Put the other... Oh, Psylocke fell over. Whatever's. We're done with her for the moment. Yeah, dude. Look at him. You want to hear me make a sound effect? Okay, I'm not going to do that again. I'm not that kind of good geek. All right, let's try fist, though. Just to see how he would, you know, throw a punch and look tough. Yeah. He's very tough to move, which... I don't mean that in a bad way, because that's good. I mean, over time, if you play with him, you don't have to worry about him, you know, becoming all loose on you. He's very, like... How many of you toy figures collectors have ever posed a figure and pinched the skin off of one of your fingers in one of their joints? Because I have done that, and I have literally left, like, these lines on my fingers that are, like, bruises from getting them pinched in joints. Damn, that hurts. I dig this. I dig this cool thing on his chest. It's very, like, bright and colorful. Now let's see the head. You just pop that off, port that one in. Yeah. Oh, he's even tougher looking. Nimrod, he's very cool. I really can't wait to shoot and pose and play with. As I'm recording this, it's a Sunday morning, and my wife and daughter are still asleep, and I'm really hoping that they sleep in, because I feel like I'm going to want a couple of few minutes to myself to really play with these figures. So, all right, we dig on our Nimrod quite very much. Let's put beautiful Betsy over here in a way that she'll stand up and not fall over, so that my video won't look any more unprofessional than it already does. Which, on a side note, I really appreciate you guys that subscribe to me, like my videos, and watch them. I know they're not the most polished and professional made. I'm not very professional. I do my best, but I don't have a lot of technical savvy on editing videos and stuff, so I try to make them at least entertaining, if not super professional. Oh, that's cool. Well, that's not going anywhere. That's got to stay. I like that on him. Makes him look even cooler. So yeah, I do appreciate anybody that enjoys my videos, because I know they're sometimes a bit Mickey Mouse. All right, let's get this a little lower. Yeah, I mean, like this. This should be an edit, but, you know, I just try to make fun while I do it. All right, so this Fantom-X, to me, I'm already kind of like half in and half out. I can tell he's going to be very difficult to pose. His joints feel super, like, rubbery and not very giving, unlike the other two figures. So it's okay if one figure out of 3 isn't 100% awesome, but he looks good. I do dig the look of him quite a lot. What do you guys think? This jacket, I believe, is the same jacket from Multiple Man, possibly the same style as Gambit. I could get up and go look, but I don't really want to leave the video again. Now, I'm really digging on Hasbro adding these to their figures that have weapons. I think the first one was that White Widow, the White Black Widow. or maybe the Gray Black Widow. That is a great effect, and it looks cool for photography. It looks great for posing on your shelf. That really neat. Oh my God, what's the term? muzzle flash from his gun. So they look really cool. I really wish that Hasbro would do that for the G.I. Joe line, which I avidly am trying to collect if I can ever, find them in stores. I did find a Baroness recently, and it was like the best day of the week. Yeah, I dig this. What's up, Fantom-X? You ready to throw down? This is a cool character. I would like, if there's a character that I haven't read much of that I found interesting and would like to read more of, it's definitely Fantom-X. So we'll hunt some more down. I got the names of some good authors and artists of X-Men comics that drew X-Force and did his stories with them. So, I like these boot buckle clips a la Cyclops. These are black versions of Cyclops, so that's interesting. This gun belt, let's see how well it holds them. Obviously, port off the muzzle flare. I love jackets on action figures. It just sometimes can really inhibit their posability because, shoot, this is what I'm talking about. It inhibits their posability because obviously they have to be made of a fairly hard plastic, which kind of inhibits how free-flowing they can pose. But you just got to kind of work with it. Yeah, that gun sits a bit high, but I guess once it's covered by the jacket, it doesn't look too bad. These are already annoying. They don't really go up as high as they should, and they fall down far too easily. But a little bit of glue might improve that. So this is Fantom-X. He's got your basic male body Marvel Legend that I've seen on any number of figures. The jacket is going to be, like I said, make him not the easiest figure to play with, but between his wonkety feet and his, god darn it, these things. Okay, well, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not super in love with this Fantom-X. He's gonna be, I'll use him for pictures, and then when I'm not shooting him, he will be sitting on a shelf. Dude, come on. Not played with too much. He's got his pluses and his minuses. More pluses than minuses, but some of the minuses are a bit bad for me. I bet this jacket could come off. I would have to go through the comic books myself and see if there was many times that he was doing cool stuff in action shots without the jacket, because that's a possibility. See, that's a cool thing. Like Gambit's arms are all brown, so you take his jacket off and then he just looks very strange. But since he's all white, I'm going to research, or if you guys want to let me know through a comment, I would appreciate it. Does Fantom-X do a lot of cool stuff without his jacket? Because that might make some photography and posing better. Overall, I'd say it's a great pack. Dude. Posing him is not going to be too much fun, but, if it was super easy, everybody would do it. All right, so this is my review reveal. I'm sorry it's super long, but like I said, it's 3 figures. Hopefully you watch the whole thing. I would advise going to Amazon and picking one up if for only that awesome Psylocke. I'm so in love with her. Oh my goodness. Let's talk about her for just another minute longer, but make sure that you can see her because she's dope. Betsy Braddock, one of my favorite X-Men of all time. Super sexy, super tough, super strong. I love me a strong, awesome female character in comics and comic book movies, and Psylocke has always been one. I would sure love it if Disney could get her character in film again when we get more X-Men movies in the future. And if you want to keep casting Olivia Munn, yo, Junkie has no problem with that, because she was hot fire, y'all, and really cool and did a great job. So she doesn't look as Asian as I'd like, but you know what, we're not going to split hairs. If she looks good and she pulled off the part, it's all that really matters. Okay, so thank you so much for watching, my friends. I really appreciate you. Please remember to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I try to get back to every single person that takes the time to leave me any comment, even if they were to say, yo, your video sucks, Junkie. I would still respond with it. Well, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. Find me on all the socials, Instagram, Facebook. What's the other one? Twitter. Sorry, it's early in the morning. I love you guys so much for watching and subscribing and liking, and please do it and continue to do it. Have a wonderful day. Times are tough. Times are crazy. Stay safe. Stay happy. Be good to you and yours. Love y'all. Bye.